Welcome to the Artist Academy podcast. Andrea Earhart here, muralist, adventurer, and your host as I interview inspiring artists who are killing it in the art game to show you that it's completely possible to make a great living doing the thing you love to do. We highlight the business side of art to help you reach more customers, increase profits, and ultimately live a life of creative freedom. Enjoy the show. This episode is sponsored by the Mural Master Program inside of the Artist Academy Advanced membership. This program is specifically designed to help you with every step of the mural process, from coming up with an idea to finding a wall to paint it on to pitching your ideas to businesses, and finally, of course, I teach you exactly how to paint large scale. Murals are a lot of fun and a great way to grow your art business. I know, because it has been one of the top ways that I've been able to grow my own art business as quickly as I have. With several years of experience as a muralist, I've dialed down the painting techniques, the proposals, the pitching, the whole bit. And now I've compiled it into one resource for you called the Mural Master Program. This is included inside of the Artist Academy Advanced membership, and I would love to invite you to join us by going to artistacademy.co, that is artistacademy.co, and click the link to see the Mural Master Program and learn more. And that's it, so let's get on with the show. I think this is such an interesting topic, and I think everybody should know about this and start using Instagram Reels right now, right this second. I am so excited about this. Everybody knows video is my love, it's my heart, everything, and we got on TikTok a year ago, actually. It was probably almost exactly a year ago. I found TikTok, I saw the potential in it, and I started pushing people towards it. Not getting paid to promote it, not anything. I saw TikTok as this amazing platform to where it will push out your content, yada yada. You guys probably have already heard me just fall in love with TikTok. And we're in this amazing, rare moment where Instagram is like, hey TikTok, I see you, I see the popularity, and I see why people are on your platform. It's interesting, it keeps your attention. You get lost on TikTok. I have to set a timer on TikTok, or else I will completely just waste an hour or two on that platform before bed. But also, it's not just the entertainment aspect. It's the, what's the word for it? It's the reach that you get. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. It's the reach that you get on TikTok. Instagram is like, all right, I see you. Instagram and Facebook specifically has this pay-to-play method, and everybody complains about the algorithm. Well, right now, in this very, very, very moment, I am so excited because you can no longer complain about the algorithm on Instagram or Facebook. Okay, Facebook, yeah, you can still complain about that. That's like the grandfather of everything, and that's not going anywhere. But Instagram, nobody can complain about the algorithm with Instagram right now because they are mirroring TikTok. And it's funny because when they first came out with Instagram Reels, this is what this is all about, using Instagram Reels. The first video I posted to Instagram Reels was just a TikTok video. I literally downloaded the TikTok video, had the TikTok logo on it and everything, and I was like, all right, Instagram, I'll play your game. And in the caption, I was like, oh, look, Instagram Reels has something just like TikTok, but the reach is no comparison. And I literally put that on my caption, like not engaging or anything. And it was an all right video. I expected it to do okay on Instagram because all of my videos on Instagram thus far did okay as compared to photos, which just Instagram is a photo platform. Photos just do better on Instagram. Well, it's changing. It is changing right now. And I'm so excited because that first video got over 50,000 views on Instagram and it just blew my mind because it didn't even get 50-some thousand on TikTok. And so I was like, okay, you have my attention. I'll play. I'll do this. Okay, and so for the past week, I've put out a video, probably one per day. Actually, it's been like a week and a half now, right? It's been maybe even 2 weeks since since Instagram has been doing the reels. And so I've put out almost a video a day or almost a video every other day and just kind of seeing how it goes. And I sat down this morning and compared my last 3 videos on TikTok and my last 3 videos on Instagram Reels. And Instagram has more reach than TikTok. And I never in my life thought this would happen. Ever. I was like, okay, TikTok's just going to be the new platform because Instagram, it's very stingy with their views and their likes. No more. They see it, they're doing it, they're complying, and they're trying to beat out TikTok is what's happening. And TikTok will always have my heart. I'm so team TikTok. However, right now, in this moment in time, everybody should be posting their videos to Instagram Reels every single day. And I would say even twice a day. It would be the optimum time. If you really want to grow on Instagram, make short videos or just repurpose your videos from TikTok. Post them on Instagram Reels and you'll get followers. And I know this because it's been happening to me. In the past couple weeks, I mentioned to my husband, I was like, my Instagram is going up at a staggering rate and I'm not sure why. Every couple days it would go up another 100 new followers. And even for me, that's a lot. I have 60,000 followers on Instagram and, just with the algorithm changes, it's just, I just didn't get very good of reach here recently as I think I should. Everybody thinks that they should get more reach with how many followers they get, but I wasn't growing at a rate that I was happy with. And I was just like, well, I'll figure it out. I don't know. And then I started posting Instagram Reels and followers, just the follower number just kept shooting up every couple days. Like I mentioned, there was just another couple hundred followers, and I was like, well, I have been collaborating with artists, and maybe their followers are following me. Hello, I've been doing that for the last year and a half, doing Instagram interviews, and so I've been collaborating for the last year and a half, and nothing's changed or gone up as significant of an amount as it has in the last couple weeks. And so, I was just like, okay, so something's happening. I'm not sure. And it wasn't until the other day when I went and looked at the Instagram Reels views, at the number of views you get. So they have your timeline, Instagram Reels, IGTV, and all the other stuff. And I went and looked at IGTV, and it's just sad. So for my audience, I get a little over 1,000 views on an Instagram TV video, and I know a lot of you are listening and you're like, oh, good for you, or oh, that would be a lot for me. I wouldn't be complaining about that. But my Instagram TV, IGTV, gets about a little over 1,000 views per video, maybe more, maybe less. And then my IG Reels is getting tens of thousands of views. It's insane. And it makes me so mad at Instagram. I'm like, why did it take another content creator, another app like TikTok coming out for you to do this? But I'm glad it did. And so now is just the perfect time. I am getting so much more reach with IG Reels. It's insane. I have one video that has over 100,000 views on IG Reels. I don't have 100,000 followers. I barely have half of that. And I have a video that has 100,000 views. So that is telling me that Instagram is not just putting it out to my followers, it's putting it out to other users on the platform. And that's how they're finding me, and that's how they're following. And so I hope I talked you into this. I just wanted to, do a little segment as to why you should be doing Instagram Reels. And I think it's so, so important. Like I mentioned, I'm going to put this out on the podcast as well. Just the why aspect, because everybody should be doing this. And then here inside the Artist Academy Advanced, I'm like pointing to my screen to everybody watching on the live right now. We are going to go and we're going to dissect, all the different aspects of video, because I love video and I like to think I'm pretty good at it. And so I want to share my expertise with you and to try to help you be a really awesome video creator. And first, it starts with content. So are you, creating really good art? Or are you creating really interesting art? Are you creating really interesting videos that keeps people's attention? Editing is another thing. I can post the exact same art piece, and I do it all the time on TikTok and Instagram. I'll post the exact same art piece of me doing the exact same thing. I'll post one video and it'll get so many likes and so many views, and I'm like, okay, that did okay. I'll post the second video and it'll get, I just did this too with one, and it got over 1 million views on TikTok, and I'm like, it's the same thing. I'm painting the same thing. And so I was like, okay, that one got 1 million, I'm gonna do it again. So I would post another one of basically the same thing, just 3 different videos, done 3 different ways, and then the third one got okay likes. And I'm like, what? But it's just about how you edit it, how the music you put with it, just how you make the viewer feel whenever you're watching it is a big, big thing. So it comes down to content, how good of a painting it is. Sorry to say that, but the better your art, the more views you're going to get. And the second part is coming down to how you do your videos, how you edit it, how you're shooting it, the light, and everything in that. How you're cutting all the different camera angles and how it's keeping their attention. And so I think it's 50-50. You can create really, really good art, and it's just going to be a lot easier for you if you have really good art. And then if you can combine that with a really good video and one that really keeps people's attention, you've got a home run. So we're going to be diving into all of those different things. Okay, someone just had a question. Adrian. Hello. Hi, Adrian. Welcome to the group. You're pretty new recently. Okay, I don't even know what Instagram Reels is. I need to learn how to do videos. Perfect. And I think there are several people who are in your exact boat right now where you're like, what's an Instagram reel? Like, I barely know what IGTV is. I just post randomly. I don't know. I'm just starting to do captions and hashtags. Now there's another thing that I need to learn. I get you. Okay. I get you. And that's why we're going to do it step by step, 1 lesson per day this week in the Artist Academy, because I think it is that important. We're just going to really dissect it the whole time. So basically, to answer your question, Instagram Reels, and I probably should have said this at the very beginning, but for anybody who I've now talked into Instagram Reels and you're like, okay, but wait a second, what is it? Instagram Reels is basically you go to post a story. So you're not going to go and post on your timeline. You're not going to go to post on your timeline a video or a photo. They have it set up to where you're going to go inside your story. So like you're, basically like you're posting in your story and you look down at the bottom and you'll see an option to story. And on the left, there's live. And then on the right is Reels. So you'll basically just open up your Instagram and you'll go to the top left to where it has a little camera on there, and you'll go like you're going to, post a story, and you'll see on the bottom right, it says Reels, Reels. And then you're going to go to that, and then you can record stuff, or you can take a video that you've already recorded and edited and made perfect, which is what I do, and I will show you exactly how to do that and how the whole process of how I do it too. And that way you can kind of make it your own and all of that. And so you upload a video from there, and it has to be 15 seconds or less. So TikTok currently, you can do videos that are over 15 seconds on TikTok. However, TikTok started out like a year ago or so, you couldn't have a video over 15 seconds on TikTok. Now you can. But Instagram is just starting out. We're seeing a repetition, we're seeing a pattern, and you can only do 15 seconds on Instagram Reels. Fun fact, you also could only do 15 seconds posting a video to Instagram, period, back in the day. So now we have IGTV, which is long form video, and you can post, I think you can post up to 10 minutes on that now, IGTV, but it used to be you could only post 15 seconds back in the day. Okay, Reese commented, okay, me too, I'm absolutely terrified of doing videos. Girl, we're going to talk about that too, because you're talking about the introvert queen over here on video. I'm just to tell you a story real quick, and I was talking to Rita in our student spotlight this morning. I was telling her this. Everybody is terrified of video, and I'd say there's only 5% of the population I'd say that is just naturally comfortable on camera and who is just suave and charismatic and just doesn't care that there's a camera in your face and hundreds of people could be watching you. 5% of the population, maybe, and my husband is one of them. So having him over by me when I was starting to do video, I felt even more just self-conscious when I started doing video about 2 years ago. As I had Mr. Confident over here who could literally hop on an interview with a TV station and be himself and be funny and be awesome. And I'm over here like, well, why do I feel like, I'm less than? Why do I feel like I don't have anything to bring? And why do I feel like just so shy? And my first couple videos, I remember I really wanted to do video. I was sure that video was the future of online and social media and everything. And so I started it about 2 years ago. And if you're just starting now, it's not too late. Instagram Reels just came out and it's going to be awesome. So right now is the time to start. If you have never started before, it's okay. And we're going to have plenty of trainings in here. And I remember it took me 3 days to film me painting a butterfly video. And it was the butterfly wings. It was going to be for the zoo. And normally it would take me 1 day to paint something like that. But day one, I set everything up. I got the lighting right. I got everything. I did a little intro. And it took 1 day for me to talk myself into actually pressing play on that video. 1 whole day. It was up. It was in my room. And I'm like, okay, great. It's up. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to do this. Oh my gosh, why? And so, and then the second day, I also made the excuse that I had to look a certain way. My makeup had to be done. My hair had to be perfect. It had to be on like a hair washing day. And so it just I just put it off and put it off. And so finally I videoed and I would paint for a little bit on time lapse. And then I decided I wanted to do a little speaking parts on the how-to video and take after take after take. I'd say I did 10 takes to get one 15-second clip of part of the video, and it was going to be like a Bob Ross how to paint video. And then in the end, so much editing because I had so much video of me just trying to make it perfect, didn't know what to do, didn't know how to do the camera angle, was just doing, and I share that to tell you that it does not come natural for anybody. You might look at me and I'm on video with you right now and you're like, well, she looks really comfortable. It's because I've had a lot of practice. And I hate telling people that. I hate telling people that, oh, it's practice. That's the thing that's going to get you better, because that's not what I want to hear when it comes to public speaking. Public speaking is my next hurdle to go over. I'm so fine on video. When I can't see anybody here, I'm looking around, nobody's here looking at me. But when I have 10 to 200 eyes looking back at me, judging me, or I'm thinking they're judging me, I just don't do so well. So that's my next hurdle to go over, is just public speaking out in public. So I've almost mastered the video part of it, which is why I want to help you with that. Okay, Adrian says, well, I'm old, lol. My kids don't want me on TikTok or Instagram back in the day. Okay, move over, children. Kids always start out on that type of platform. And actually, there's plenty of videos on TikTok of parents being like, my videos get more than my kids and it drives them crazy. Whatever, this is your business. Explain it to them like that. This is your business. This is not just a fun platform. And I'm not even saying you have to be on TikTok. This is not a push for TikTok right now. This is a push for Instagram Reels. So I'm not saying you have to go and, get on the new platform on TikTok. That was a year ago and that was 6 months ago. TikTok, I still believe that. Get on TikTok. But this is not a push for TikTok right now. And if you don't want to be on TikTok for any reason, that's okay. We're going to make videos for Instagram Reels. And so the people who have already made videos on TikTok for the past year, like I've been recommending, you already have a lot of content. Repost that on Instagram. Just repost it. So how you do that, you download your video from TikTok and it has that annoying watermark. And I've posted watermarked videos on Instagram for that have TikTok on them, and they still do well. So if you want to do that, go for it. They still do well. But a lot of people think that's annoying because the little thing moves, the TikTok logo moves, and it is kind of annoying. And so how you do that, you basically go back in your editor and you upload so in your editor, you have the video that you made, and you upload the TikTok music that you downloaded from TikTok and download it with the video. It's kind of hard to explain, but you upload the music and you extract the music into your video, and then you upload, and then you save that video and you upload that into Instagram. Okay, that's really confusing, but you get it. So you basically take the video from the music that you use in TikTok, put it in your editor, and you put the music on your video, and you upload that into Instagram. If you guys don't upload to TikTok right now, like Adrian, ignore exactly what I just said. But here we go. Okay. Reese says, that's so reassuring. Good. I'm really glad that my stories reassure you, because I just want to push that it is not you. Like, it's not just you sitting in your studio being like, I really don't want to do video. It's all of us. It's all of us in the beginning. Now I'm so excited about video because I see the potential, and I truly believe that video is our future. And I've believed that for a couple years now. And I remember when I found TikTok, I was like, man, maybe it's going to be YouTube. Like, maybe it's going to be, I don't know, but I really think that video is our future. And then my friend Emily was like, hey, there's this new thing called TikTok. And I got on it and I was like, this is it. Anyway, but now Instagram Reels is trying to compete with TikTok. And so let's get on video, let's make really good video, and let's get to it. So we're going to have a whole training on confidence on video, and I'm going to tell even more stories and just all of the things. But just to give you a couple tips, since you mentioned it, I think confidence comes from repetition, like I said, but just let's ignore that and just like, okay, how do I be confident right now on video? Well, wear something that you're really confident in. For instance, I think I look really good in light pink. I have this one shirt in my closet that every time I see myself on video in that shirt, I just like it a little bit more than any others. So sometimes I'll be dressed in what I'm dressed in right now, and I'll be like, okay, I need to do a video really quick. And I'll go get that pink shirt and I'll just put it on real quick and I'll do a video, and I might stay in it for the rest of the day. I don't know. Or I'll just take it off. But it sounds super silly, but I mean, it takes 1 minute to go in my closet, get this shirt that I really like, that I think I look good in, that I feel comfortable in, and that fits my Instagram aesthetic and everything, and I'll put on my pink shirt and I'll do a video. And nobody even thinks about that. Nobody's like, oh, I bet she put on that shirt before she did it. Like, no, they're not. They don't care. They care about my art. That's all they care about, really. And they're not even like, oh, she looks good in that pink shirt. Nobody's thinking that, but I think that. So, and other people could be like, well, she's a redhead. She looks good in green. And no. So it doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. Whatever you feel comfortable in, and if it's a banging outfit that you have that you're like, I look really good in white, or if you're self-conscious about your weight, first off, people are not looking and thinking that you have gained 10 pounds. They aren't. I'm just going to tell you. Or 20 pounds. Nobody cares. They care about your art. And we are in this amazing niche to where we can let our art shine, and it's not just about us. So, and I always compare to people in fitness, and because every time I see some of my fitness friends posting, it is about them. It's about their bodies. It's about their personality. It's about their face. It's about their bodies. And in fitness, it's about them. In art, it's not. It's not about us at all. It's not about how fit we are. It's not about how skinny we look. It's not about that. However, that's just in our minds. So wear something that you feel comfortable in. If you're covered in paint and you don't feel that hot that day, don't make a video feeling like less than, especially in the beginning. Nowadays I'll just kind of show up on Instagram story or whatever, wearing whatever, because I'm so used to it. But in the beginning, I made sure that I looked really good, or my level of good. So if you're feeling bad about your weight, first I just want to say, fuck it. Like, don't even go there. But if you're like, no, but really, like, I really am, I don't feel good about my weight, then wear black. Like, I'm just going to say it, just wear black. Because everybody looks thinner in black. Wear a black long sleeve shirt or whatever, and something that makes you feel good. And then if that's the thing that's going to get you on video, I don't care what it is, go for it. And so I hope this is a little pep talk of, just getting you to show up, because there's so many times too that I wouldn't press play or I wouldn't make a video or anything because I didn't feel like I looked the best. So I think you should be in your videos. I do. But if you're not in your video, it's okay. You don't have to be. And whenever you're first creating video, and again, we're going to have a whole training over this probably tomorrow, but you don't have to be in your video. I actually just did a live here in the advanced group last night showing you how I set up my time lapse, and I was doing a time lapse of that heart cloud, and I just, put it right off to the side. And just go check out that video if you want to see exactly how I did it. But I just put it right off to the side, and I put the art is 90% of the frame, and then my white wall is the other 10%, and you can just see my arm and maybe little bits if I get really close to the canvas of me, but you're not, you can't focus on that time lapse of if I look good or not. So just put your arm in it. That's it. So focus on your art if you're really not feeling so hot about yourself, and just, put it just on your art and just put your hand in it or put your arm in it, and that's fine, because I really don't want anybody going and trying to do these videos feeling less than and, or not doing them at all because you don't feel like you look good. The first step to this is just doing a time lapse with your arm in it. That's all we need. That's it. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. Adrian says, yeah, that's what I said. I used to be a star on Vine. Oh, really? You are on Vine. Okay, let me see more. Your son recorded you yelling at him or saying stupid stuff and I didn't know it. That's amazing. So I love those videos on TikTok. There are ones like that too, where kids are recording their parents. And what I think makes that unique, and another point that I'm going to make on here is, they're catching you when you don't know, and you're not acting a certain way to be on that video. You're just being yourself. And that is the key to really connecting with your followers and your future customers, because we're doing all this video stuff to get customers. We're not, I say it's going to get you more followers, but the follower count isn't the goal. The customer count is the goal, because for our fourth quarter success plan, which is coming up, if you have more followers and more people to promote your stuff to, the higher the chances they are to buy a print or to commission you or to do a window painting or to do all the stuff we're going to focus on in the fourth quarter success plan, which is coming up, which I'm so excited about because we did it last year and this year I'm revamping it. I saw what worked really well. And oddly, it wasn't the things that I thought were going to be amazing. And I saw the things that didn't work so well. And so I'm going to revamp the fourth quarter success plan, and we're going to get into that. And there's a cat. I see a cat walking by my window. It's not mine. I'm like, what is... Anyway, squirrel. Okay. So yeah, we're going to start our fourth quarter success plan, and it's all about having eyes on your art, because if you don't have eyes on your art, it's really hard to market to people who aren't watching you. So, and also we don't want to pay for ads. That's the whole thing of this group is to do everything else except pay for ads, because your monthly fee of being in here is as much as I want you to spend on social media growth. I want to give you the tips and tricks and all of the things to help you thrive on social media without giving it to Facebook. Do not pay Facebook. We're going to try all the other ways to do it without paying Facebook, because really all an ad is just Facebook or Instagram. If Facebook owns Instagram, it's them being okay, we will show your stuff to our members of the platform. Okay, you pay us and we're going to show your stuff to them. Instagram Reels is the same thing. They're okay, if you create good content, we will show your stuff to our platform and members of our platform. That's what it is. So you're getting free Facebook ads and free Instagram ads by making a really good reel. That's what it is. Really, if you come down to it and you really think about it, because a lot of people, you think about Instagram ads and Facebook ads and you're like, well, maybe I should just invest a couple $100 and then, all my problems will be solved. And that's never like that. Instagram ads, if anybody's ever published a post, if anybody's ever promoted a post on Instagram and Facebook, you know how they're like, your post is doing 85% better than all of your other stuff that you've ever posted. Pay us and we'll show it to more people. That never works. It never works. And I don't know of an artist who has promoted a post and can directly link a sale to it. Personally, I don't. And I have tried them myself, and I think they work. I don't know. Like, I like to think they work because I spent money on it. But in reality, anytime I'm like, okay, am I ready to invest in ads? And I'm like, well, no, because I'm not using all the hashtags. I'm not tagging the art featuring accounts like I should every day. Like, I'm not doing this, and that. I'm not getting people on my email list that I already have. I'm not emailing them this month. Like, what am I doing? I can't invest if I'm not doing the baseline things. And we'll have a training over this too. There is a point in time where an artist, I think, or an online marketer in general, I think there's a point in time where you can invest in Facebook or Instagram ads and it will benefit you. But I think that 90% of artists, including myself, are not at that point yet. And there are so many other things that we can be doing for free that will be better than clicking promote and paying $50 for them to show them to a couple of thousand other people. Using Instagram Reels, we have a really amazing chance right now to make a video that's really good and for it to essentially go viral, in parentheses, because I posted a video on TikTok and it got 1 million, and I posted the same video on Instagram Reels and it got 100,000. And so I don't know if 100,000 is like viral per se, but like I mentioned, I don't have 100,000 followers, and it showed it to 100,000 people. What? That is insane. And let's take advantage of that. So I hope I've talked you into this. If anybody has any other questions, let me know. But let me see if I have any other notes. No, that's about it. So I will post the video on how to extract the music from TikTok. Super easy. I'll post a screen grab video here. I will actually do it right after I get off of here. And yeah, we'll do a training a day because I really believe like that this is an amazing, amazing chance for us to utilize a feature on Instagram that, hasn't been available yet. And this is just an amazing time, and it won't last. I guarantee it will not last. Getting on TikTok a year ago, it was a lot easier to get many, many views. Right now, it's a little bit harder because more people are on it, more people are using it. Right now, not a lot of people are using Instagram Reels. We've had a couple comments. People are like, what is Instagram Reels? I don't even know what that is. It's ready for your amazing content to go on there, and they want you to use it, and they're going to push it out for you. And I'm going to teach you how to utilize it in the best way. And I'm going to keep trying myself and saying what works, what doesn't. And here we go. I'm so excited. Let's get to using Instagram Reels. All right. Hope you guys have an amazing day. I will post that video, that screen grab of how to do that, and we're just going to get right into it. I'll give you a schedule, an exact schedule of what we're going to be doing per day. And if there's anything else you guys want out of this, any questions, please ask me. I am your encyclopedia of knowledge. I will give you exactly what you want. Just let me know what you want. So, here we go. I'm so excited. All right. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thanks for coming on and chatting with me. I really enjoy these. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Thanks. This episode is sponsored by the Mural Master Program inside of the Artist Academy Advanced membership. This program is specifically designed to help you with every step of the mural process, from coming up with an idea to finding a wall to paint it on to pitching your ideas to businesses, and finally, of course, I teach you exactly how to paint large scale. Murals are a lot of fun and a great way to grow your art business. I know, because it has been one of the top ways that I've been able to grow my own art business as quickly as I have. With several years of experience as a muralist, I've dialed down the painting techniques, the proposals, the pitching, the whole bit. And now I've compiled it into one resource for you called the Mural Master Program. This is included inside of the Artist Academy Advanced membership, and I would love to invite you to join us by going to artistacademy.co, that is artistacademy.co, and click the link to see the Mural Master Program and learn more. If you've enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. If you review our podcast and send a screenshot of that review to me on Instagram, I am Art by Andrea Earhart. I will gladly share your art on my Instagram story with a reach of over 60,000 as a thank you for helping us grow this Artist Academy community. And speaking of community, if you would like to be a part of our absolutely free and very encouraging community on social media, just head over to facebook.com/groups/Artist Academy, and I will see you next week.